Of course, you can imagine how much the kids were excited when they came in and saw this box here. I have been saving this box for over 6 months when we bought a lawnmower back in the spring, but I would not let anybody throw this box away because I knew that there was going to be a time that I could use it in primary. Big boxes are so awesome. You don't have to make this big Liberty gel if you don't want to. Another idea that you could do is just use a small box and put a lock on it and have the key. And what I did is I had the kids pass the key around while we sang. When it was the end of that verse, we'd stop the music. The person who had the key got to come up and open it up, and I would have a child go in, probably the next child after the person who had the key. They would go in, and then we would lock them up, and then we'd pass the key while we sang the song, and then wherever it landed at the end of the song, come open it up. When the kids came out of the jail, they were to pick one of the sticky notes in there. Let me show you. Okay, so what I wanted to teach was that there are things for us to learn. There are blessings from our trials, just like how Joseph found out when he was in Liberty Jail. And God told him that all these things would give him experience and be for his good. So when the child come out, they were supposed to pick a sticky note and say something that said on the sticky note, something they had learned through their trial of being in Liberty Jail. And I pointed out, Joseph Smith was innocent. He was put in jail. He did not do anything wrong. Just like you kids, you're not doing anything wrong. When we have trials, there's just something for us to learn. So let's say they came in and they pulled out strength. So I would talk about how going through trials makes us stronger. And then we would sing, I will be what I believe. Because it talks about, I'll have faith like brother Joseph and the strength of the pioneers. I'll be brave like the stripling warriors. And I put my hands down. And like Nephi, persevere. I put my hands together. I will spread God's love. I spread it to all I know and serve. And then I have them all kneel on their knees. And you know what? This really brings the spirit. It's so neat. I have all the kids kneel on their knees and put their hands like this and say, I will plead with my Father on my knees. I will be what I believe. And the spirit really comes in when we do that. So anyway, then if they might pick, learn to hear the Spirit. I talk about how when I go through trials, I'm a little bit more inclined to listen to the Spirit and to seek answers. And so we sang the still small voice because it's all about how it will guide me, direct me, save me from the evil I will see, turn to God more, or pray more. For this one, we do a child's prayer. That also goes along with Joseph's experience. Like, Heavenly Father, you really there? Do you hear and answer our prayers? And then the second verse, pray, he is there. Speak, he is listening. So even when we're going through hard times, we can pray, he will listen, he will be there. Anyway, you could put a lot of different songs with this. I mean, I have empathy in there. You could do I'll Walk With You. I have the desire to help others who suffer. That also could be I'll Walk With You. I have that our trials can help us strengthen our love and our friendships. And you can put with this one like when we're helping, we're happy, or a happy family. You can put lots of different songs with the lessons that you can learn from your trials. Anyway, if you're wondering how I did the lock here, I just used zip ties. I just have 2 zip ties here and a lock that I put between the two. And then the key. And something I really love about this lesson is I feel like it's for the teachers too. Especially the adults are going through all kinds of hard times. And a lesson like this helps us to put things in perspective and to see that we are learning things and that there are blessings even in our trials. Even if you don't have a big box, I hope you can use these ideas to somehow teach that lesson about having faith in the Lord even through our trials and that he's listening and he'll bless us.